good. So guys, she said she's single, so if you're ready to mingle, get to me. If you want someone that is in
You will not ask if I'm single.
you guys know each other already now. So
no, me, I want to get my own girlfriend.
Okay. Okay, let me ask. Guys, are you single?
Actually.
Yes. Which one be actually?
I'm single. I'm single. So I'm ready to mingle.
Wait, the funniest one is everybody used to ask questions of being single. Nobody will tell you that they have somebody. Why?
I just tired. For me, I'm single.
Which one be just tired?
No, relationship is scary these days.
Who told you scary? You guys are just turning the whole thing like.
So now, what's like when it comes to relationship right now? But what's the effect? Like, is it from the guys or from the girls?
Like sometimes from the girl side, sometimes from the boy side. But now relationship is just upside down. It's hard to say to any guy, it's hard to say someone I love because most men.
So to you, who is how do you describe a genuine guy? So meaning no guy is genuine.
Is there a time when a bride price is not required for marriage, or is it requirement? It's required for marriage. Like you must pay a bride price. If you are ready to get married, you have to pay a bride price.
Who is that person? Is he from Nigeria?
No, he's not from Nigeria. Most of my family are not Nigerian.
Okay.
Most of them. So now you have to pay bride price. Bride price. But I mean, in my village, do you know how much the bride price?
No.
It's 20 naira.
Till now?
Till now.
Yes, but
because your price, I just be like 1,000 naira. It's not the cent.
It depends on like from my own side, any amount.
But what is that? Okay, but why is that to getting married is still a problem? It's not just the bride price, there are things that goes along with it. You have to buy things, you buy gold, buy wrapper.
Least you see like 5 million naira. That's like $3,000 just to get married. No, the least not to get married, but the least of what the parents want from a child. When your cousin got married, when your cousin got married, she pregnant before she got married.
She was not pregnant. Even the guy, what the father told her, we're not selling our daughter, just do what you want.
Did you say why? I think it's a tradition. It's a tradition that you have to pay that bride price. But bride price was not in the Bible. It's not in the Bible.
So that bride price is the main thing.
No. Traditional wedding is a main wedding. But you know now they brought a church wedding. But traditional wedding is the main wedding they did in the Old Testament. Even in the New Testament, it's traditional that you go see the parents of the child, the wife, and you know your intention and everything. You understand? Then now we now brought religion to the picture. So now you have to do traditional marriage and white wedding. You understand? Now the white wedding now, is traditional marriage. The white wedding now is the church. So majority people now, some people now, the women now, they are so wise that they say that they have to go and do traditional marriage, then court wedding. Yeah. So they can be able to share your property. They will share your property. They will buy 50, you understand? So you understand now. So now the main marriage is a traditional marriage. And you can go to see a parent without like a few of your family members. You guys are married, nobody will know. But everybody wants to do a show off thing. You do the white wedding. And white wedding in church is a party. You understand? That's what me, personally, I keep saying it. I'm a Christian, I'm a believer, but there are things that churches do that is not biblical. You understand? It's not biblical, and we just take it as religious stuff. You understand? So I posted a status where a general overseer posted what's the name of this car? Cybertruck.
Yeah.
He bought a Cybertruck. You don't know what is Cybertruck? It's like
passport.
Yes. He was using a Cybertruck. Now Cybertruck, I say Cybertruck is like $500 million. No, $500,000, $1 million. No, let me see how much is Cybertruck. Let me check it. I have to check how much is Cybertruck. Yes.
$300,000, I think $300,000.
Let me check how much is Cybertruck. So I want to see something. Okay. Just in Nigeria. Okay, guys. Okay, in US, in Nigeria, 350 million, 300, 400 million,
Yeah.
400 million.
For one car
Yes,
in US.
in US, 400 million. That's in US. The cyber should be almost okay. Yeah. Okay, let's say $100,000.
Yeah.
So $100,000, you bought it. That's 400 million in Nigeria. And when he posted, he went for an occasion and he posted the cyber truck with his bodyguard. More than 50 bodyguards were guiding him. That's the general was here. Then later on, they will now bring a sticker and tell you that this sticker will protect you. This sticker will protect you from armed robbers, from witches, from even
That's
from
only
you
if you believe. They will not add faith.
Yes,
You have to
actually,
have faith.
now the funniest part is that let me now tell you that I can prophesy to you now, basically, yeah, and you believe me, it's gonna work.
Sure.
Let me say to you, like,
That's true.
I can come here and tell you this, so your belief. Most times I keep telling you that it is not the pastor's prayer, it's your own personal belief. When you believe on that person,
Yeah.
whatever thing you believe in will work for you. You can carry this mouse now, for instance, now, and put it in one corner of your house. Start worshiping this mouse to answer you. The spirit will come into you and be answering you.
Yes. Yeah.
Do you understand? So everything that happens, I believe, is just your belief, not even the pastor's power or anything. You get. Now everybody is gifted, but majority are not working through the path of the Lord like God. You understand? Now it's only God that can give you a gift and not take it back. But the devil will give you a gift and require something. Now when I want to tell you something now, you have the talent of singing. Because you are born with it, that is God. You understand? Now let me not tell you, every talent comes with your soul, not your body. Do you understand? Every talent comes with your soul, not your body. Your body is just a vessel that has to be like that body just represents how to showcase whatever thing you can do.
Yeah.
You understand? This body is nothing, it's your soul. So when something that happens to your soul, it reflects on your body to just show up on this thing. Yes, that's why I say, he has discovered his talent. No, it's been there before you. You just don't discover it through your body, it's been there. So every talent comes with the soul, and the soul comes from God, and the body comes from the devil. See, they look at me.
Body comes from the devil.
Yes.
How?
Now let me not clear you now. I think I've cleared it here. Let me not clear you now. Why I say your body comes from the devil is like this now. You know, when God said, let's make man in our own image, in our, what's the meaning of in our? There are 2 or 3 people, 5 people here. If I said, let's make man in my own image, it means I'm doing wrong. So I cannot be 3 years and say, let me make this thing. Let people are there. Now, God created it. God is a spirit. You understand? Now he can create a spirit in his own image, but he cannot create a body.
Your
It's deep. Right?
It's too deep.
It's deep. Okay, now let me actually now. I want to go somewhere. So now, then God now said, look, I have created somebody in my own image. So how am I going to give the flesh, like, you understand?
Yeah.
That was when the devil came in. Now let me tell you, the devil has every power that God has apart from creation. You know? The devil doesn't have the power to create, but he has every power that God has. You understand? Creation means breath. Now, scientifically, a lot of people they create this our flesh, but they cannot breathe in this flesh.
Yeah.
So the devil now said, okay, I will borrow you the body, you will have the body. But whenever I need that body, they will give it to me and take your soul back. That's how you die. They bury you on the ground and your soul goes to God. So the devil has the power of death. That's why in Job, when everything I said, okay, Job is hating you, he has everything, you give him everything, okay, let me punish him and see. Do you know what God said? He said, afflict him with every affliction, but please don't take his life. You understand? Do you know what I'm saying? Now, I have an engine in a car, you have the body. If I remove the engine from that car, it will not work.
Yeah, it will not move.
You understand?
Yeah.
So the devil has the power to take everybody's life. It's not God. So when somebody just die, you say blaming God, God, why? It's not God. The owner of the property owns his property. That's why God is trying to preach the word of God so that you will not be like the flesh will not be tempted to do some things because the spirit is inside of him. That's why the two fight. There are two people in you, your flesh and the spirit. And the spirit is from God. So that's why that fight comes in when we say temptation comes from the flesh. Devil wants you. See, you cannot everything, even if you're thinking, well, you want to do some kind of things, you see some conscious want to say, do it, don't do it. Don't do it, it's your flesh that wants to do it. Don't do it, it's your spirit. That is the spirit of God in you that's the breath that is breath in you. That's the thing. So this body we are using now, it's rented body.
By the devil.
By the devil. Now let me not tell you. You know why I said it's rented body? Another thing now, let me not tell you. Bible said, God said it that He doesn't give and take. God cannot give you life and take it back. Now, if you're a singer, a very good musician, or a prophet, I've seen people that are drunkards, mad people that used to see, they are drunkards. They don't go to church, but they can see, and it's true. It's a talent, but God did not take it away from them because they started using it waywardly. Now, a singer can sing hip hop, rap, and everything. God will not get that talent from you. But if you go and seek it for the devil, if you don't use it to worship him, he will get it from you. You understand? So this body is for the devil. That's why I see it's God. So God cannot give you and take it. If I wish God provided this our body and everything with us, nobody will die. It's a specific age that God will give you. Then after that time, you just descend and go. You know, they don't pay on the floor. So the flesh from them is a borrowed body. Devil. They work hand in hand. You know one thing when I was saying something will happen, so something will happen, people will be shouting, hey, blood of Jesus, the devil is happening. It's not like them, not devil though. It's little workers are the real devil sit with God. Sit with Jesus. When God was in the mountain and doing fasting and prayer for 40 days, he said that I said he was telling him, oh yeah, turn this to bread, turn this to bread. He doesn't the presence of God doesn't affect him. He sits with God.
So are you trying to say that? Okay, because
Your head off.
Let you to open ministry.
No, I teach deep.
if they try to make me say as God dey heaven, na God forgive me o. As God dey heaven now, devil also dey on heaven, dey stand with God. In that same way.
Yeah, he's judging.
Then where is the hellfire? Who is not saying that?
That's why I'm saying it now. There is no body that has come to life. Everybody has said there is hell, fire, and heaven. Everything is a lie. Nobody has gone to that place and come back. Now let me not tell you now. The Bible said something. He said he gave us all the riches on the earth. Do you understand? All the riches on earth. Now your heaven is this earth that brought you in. The heaven is this earth because he wants the best for you. If you don't want the best for you, he will not create this earth. Now he said all the riches I give to you in this earth. So dominate them. Now, in everything in life, let me not tell you something you understand. Do you know why there are poor people? You know, see, hard work doesn't bring success. Because if hard work brings success, see all those people all those big viral, they are pushing viral, digging, you know, they will have money more than those people. Now, it comes from wisdom. You understand? Now, God has given everybody knowledge. You have knowledge, I have knowledge, but the only thing that can stand both of us is the wisdom. And wisdom comes with creativity. Yes, sir. Now, wisdom comes with creativity that you can even say, okay, this thing is happening, let me create it and let me just, you understand? And do it. And creativity comes with risks. And there are people that are scared to take risks. Now, let me not tell you, man. Majority times you might be doing something, anything that comes, like if, for instance, now, the way blessing is now, for instance, now, she is here, I am here, you understand? And maybe I needed something from her, and she gave it immediately to me, like maybe a business proposal, immediately. It's not going to last.
Why?
It's not going to last. Now, you gave me basically out of the condition I told you about, like you just like You know, you see somebody to do somebody something.
Yeah.
Next time you not give. I'm not. I am not worth it. But when I start, giving her proofs, suffering and giving her proofs, only a year ago, when she gives me, when she gives me that contract, it means I am like I want it. It's going to last long. So sometimes when we suffer something, maybe okay, you decided okay, I want to be this so thing, I want to become a content creator, I want to become a movie star, I want to become a vixen, I want to become a blah 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 blah. You understand? Fashion designer and stuff like that. When you see the road is so rough, it's your path. You know why?
No.
The devil wants you to give up at that point. The majority of us give up at the last step that we're gonna make it. Bro, the most difficult part of life is the last step. Because you're gonna be so frustrated to the extent that when it gets to that period of the end part, you just give up and go back. And when you go back, you start from the beginning again. And you cannot even make it. So that's why you see there are poor people and they are rich people. Now, let me tell you, if you know the best way a rich man or a medium man that has money can make it more in life is getting advice from the poor.
The best way, come again.
I don't get it.
Okay. See, this has to be right. Now, the best way for you to make money as an average person or a rich man, is for you to seek advice from the poor.
But that's not possible. So you know the rich,
Now, let me not tell you.
the rich will never listen to the poor.
Let me not tell you now. A lot of rich people listen to the poor. Who they like, they don't let you know. Now, a rich man has every idea to make money. A poor man has every idea to make money. A poor man will tell you, he has pictured his vision, but he doesn't have the money to do. You now you are busy doing what you're doing. Now, since a poor man are telling him that what kind of business a person can do, he will give you different. You know why? Because he has sat down and be calculating. There was a time that I used to think that if I walk on the street, I will pick money. You understand what I can't believe? You understand? I will start working, go to the market in the midnight, work whether I will see money and pick. You know why? I think so far. So most of those rich people, they will just sit down like this. You don't know, they will tell you. If I give you so what business will you do? If I give you so another business will you do? They will start telling you and giving you details of the business you want to do. You now go and do it. Your fellow rich man will not tell you any other business. They will tell you the business you are doing. And if you are into, for instance, if you are into gadgets, you understand? You don't make friends with people that are into cement or blocks. It's gadgets.
Gadgets, yeah.
You understand? But a poor man will think about how to use gadgets, everything, block industry, material things, clothes. Because you don't have the money, he's thinking the idea. Now when you now go now and meet him now, say, okay, what business do you know you are? He will give you all the secrets. You now go and do it. Yes.
Oh, that was funny.
You understand now? So that I said something, I keep telling people, I said, now, your man of God now will just tell you that, okay, what's up? Yeah, this is going to happen. You give you a sticker to paste on your car, on your house, and say, if the devil come, everybody, Amra will come. And when they see it, they will not show. But why are you using bodyguards?
No, to protect.
Now, bro,
To pay for
this instrument now, this particular instrument, this keyboard now, I played it for 15 years. This thing, I play in more. From I cannot even count, maybe like 300 to 400 churches, pastor like play with them. I know the ones that are gay, that are trying to sleep with me. I know the ones that are a lot, yes, like a lot. They are daddy. They used to call daddy and daddy. You understand? But
man of God.
yeah, man of God. I know the one that used to use magic that will say fire will burn, everywhere will scatter. Like I've seen a lot, I've seen the one that will cut when he was sleeping with somebody, a boy. You understand? So I know much about them. You understand? Now, a gift can be earned by the devil. Then I said, you know what someone said? I said something. I said, all the power that God has, the devil has it. Go and check the Bible. The only power that the devil doesn't have is the power of creation. Like breath, like breathing. Now I said, now the scientists people now they've mold somebody, but see that they cannot. You just have to use machine for you to be controlling. You understand what I'm saying now? So devil, that's the only thing that devil lacks. That is angry till today. So the devil, they have a table, they sit down with God, they talk. Now they say, the most powerful thing in this whole world, I don't know, is water. That's why I said water doesn't have anything. Water is the most powerful thing. Now let me not tell you now. They say if you go and read the book of Genesis, the beginning, that God created everything, but water was there. He didn't create water. Go and read it. Yes.
Meaning the world was filled with water.
Yes,
already.
yes. He did not create water. Water was there, but it was just in the surface of the water, controlling the surface of the water. It was not inside the water. So that's why I say there are other world inside the water. Just that God never created water. Do you understand? Now let me not clear you. When Jesus came to this world, you understand? Before God recognized him as his son, he has to go baptize in the Bible. He baptized. When he baptized, when the heavens opened, I said, truly, this is my son. So water is the most powerful thing is that God doesn't know. Nobody knows how water came from. You know how water came. Till today, people are finding out the sun, the stars, and everything, but they won't find out how where water came from. And that is the reason why God still used water to destroy the world. Why didn't he use fire? Water can conquer everything.
You're taking us to church tonight. we need to.
He used fire to destroy the world, nice.
No, it's not even fire. No, it's water.
Was it fire?
No,
Sodom and
it's
Gomorrah.
water.
No, it's fire.
No, it's water.
It's fire.
They build ark now to build the
No,
water.
we are talking about is Noah.
No, Elijah is the one that used fire to destroy people.
No, Sodom and
Gomorrah is one.
fire.
No, it's water.
It's fire.
Well, yeah, let me show you.
Yeah.
Let me show you.
The way
It's
you're
water.
talking about is this Noah ark.
No, that is Sodom and Gomorrah now.
No, it's different.
Oh yeah, now where is it?
Now,
Yeah, let's see.
let's check. It's different.
I think it's Sodom.